The next and biggest thing that stands out to me on the interior of this guitar is the fact that the braces have clearly been scalloped and voiced by human hands. That is to say that the braces on this guitar haven't just been quickly carved down with a chisel so that the manufacturer can claim that it has scallop braces. What you see here is a soundboard and back that someone has taken the time to individually shape the tone of using years of experience. Now you might wonder how I can tell that just by looking at it, but I promise that it's obvious to anybody that's ever built an acoustic guitar what I'm seeing here. Typically, you'll find that the braces on a guitar in this price range are way too tall and stiff because it takes a lot of time to voice a soundboard with this level of attention to detail. For example, take a look at this Epiphone J45 soundboard. This guitar costs exactly the same as the Eastman that I'm reviewing right now. Or how about this Gibson G45 that costs $1,200? Need I say more? And on top of that, the craftsperson that voiced this guitar top also took the time to hand sand all of the braces down to about 400 grit sandpaper. Why? Well, my conclusion is that they just seem to care about how the work looks. And it's that attention to detail that translates into the final sound of this guitar being so good. As for the back of the guitar, it has the same level of attention to detail that the soundboard has. All of the braces have been hand scalloped and are nicely tucked into the kerfing on the sides. And speaking of sides, they are in fact solid wood and come in at 2.6 millimeters thick. That's nice and beefy and should make for a very stable instrument. Another huge thing that this guitar has is a wooden cap on the X brace joint. Now it may not look like much, but this little piece of wood greatly increases the strength of the X brace and is just another thing that makes this guitar stand out amongst its peers. If having a traditional dovetail joint is important to you, then this guitar has you covered once again. As you can see, the joint is well executed and it even has a nice gap underneath it so that a neck reset can be performed on this guitar in the future if it was ever needed.